Alright, alright. It is playing. There we go. I got that. Let me do a quick share. Hello, Alex. Welcome. So, I'm just going to share this really fast. Copy link. Kind of having to jump in really quick after, hey Tim, after Demetrius there, just because the time change difference between us and Europe right now. And turn on the light here. And that, hey Matrim, welcome everyone. Yeah, the time change difference definitely kind of messes a few things up, but we can work around each other. And, oops, I did not mean to do that. And anyway, we can work around each other and it's not going to hurt us. So, let's see, copy, go share this. Man, there are so many, let's see, that's Twix Boys, Happy Corner, we got that. There, let's go to, Lovely Creators Club. I'm going to just share this in a couple of spots really quick, just to make sure we get our viewers in. And let's see, so, whoops, not that. I keep hitting select all, and I'm trying to copy and paste here really quick. So copy, paste, select that word, Okay, there we go. Copy, and we're gonna just go one more spot here to Twitter. And tweet that on out. See, I try to at least have the stuff ready to go ahead of time. So all I got to do is just kind of copy and paste and just shoot it out there really quick. So, let's see. A long time no see. Yep, that's right, huh? Hey, thanks for stopping in, though, Alex. I appreciate it, man. Fenrir, who are all you people? Alright. Let's see here. So, we came back to Foosha this week, because last week I was trying to do a couple things with the public transportation, got hit up by Drakart, told me, oh man, you got a couple things wrong there. He informed me of a lot of different crazy stuff what to do with transportation. In fact, some of you may have caught his video a little bit earlier today, discussing how he's setting up his trains and all that stuff. And so yeah, what I've decided to do with the advice of Drakart is I'm going to set up and see, I'm going to do something that I've never done before in this game, and that is I'm going to use the monorail system. I have never, ever in this game once that I can think of touched the monorail system in this game. So I decided, you know what? I'm going to make the monorail one of my main modes of transportation through this part of the city here. What I'm going to do is make it come down this road here. And it's because I want to connect our industrial area. And by connecting industrial, I want to have a monorail station. Okay, so I'm going to build a monorail station right in here. We're going to put another one in right here that's going to kind of be a central unit for all these. We're going to put some bus stops in right here, make sure there's some bus stops there. Then we're going to bring the monorail this direction. We're going to come off of the roads here and cross over. And we're going to, as you can see here, let me switch this back into regular mode. As you can see, I need to build a lot of housing right now. We are in desperate need of humans in this city. So this is where we're going to start building ourselves towards this other train track over here. This other train track, my intention for it is to be bringing people in and out of the city, to connect it to inner city stuff. I don't want any of the industrial stuff going out in and out on that train track at all. I want just that to be set up. Twix, boy, I want that to just be set up for just people going in and out, people moving basically. While this train track over here is what we have set up for our industrial. And like I said, I'll be moving the train tracks around as I need to. So say I want to take and do some industrial over here because there's all kinds of oil in the ground over here. Then we're going to take the train tracks and we're just going to bring them over there and connect it in that way. And then same thing, like I said, with people. If we want, we're going to connect in this city in this area. But as far as once we start working over here in this side of the map, we're going to take that train track and kind of move it around and stuff and have fun with it. So that's just the way I kind of planned it out while I built this map and everything like that too. So I hope you're doing good there, Twix boy. Let's see. Just making sure I caught up with the comments there. I've been having a good weekend. I actually had yesterday off. It's rare for me to get a Saturday off lately. So I hope everybody else has had a good weekend as well. Let's see. All right, so let's start off. We're going to get the monorail going, and then we're going to go ahead and, let's see. We're going to pause this while we do it. Then we're going to get the place built for people to move in and build some housing, and we will go from there. So, first of all, buses are going to need to move around in this area, and I want to put the monorail in right here. So, we're going to go with our first station, which is just off the side of the road, and we're going to put it right here. And then what I want to do, just because of that, and it's going to take me just a second to do this, we're going to grab these roads, and we're going to build one up this way. And we're going to build one out this way just a little bit. We're going to go to our curved roads. Make sure our angles are on. It doesn't want to grab that. Whoa, come on. I should have... Yeah, I think it's because I'm touching the train track. Whatever. That should work out. We're going to go with this. Regardless, there we go. It's going to connect in like that. Perfect. These are just these aren't temporary. These are going to be permanent. I don't know why I started to say temporary, but oops, it's on curb still. I want these roads to basically be in place, ready to go for as I need to build more industrial area here, stuff like that. So I figure this is a good opportunity as any to put the road in, and then my bus lines can move around a little more freely in this area and connect into the front of the station here for the monorail. So next, we need to get our other monorail stuff situated here. So we're going to go like this. This is why I paused it, because I knew I was going to be destroying a bunch of roads. Dude, we totally get that, man. We totally get that. Hey, and like I said, you keep working on that other channel, you got good stuff coming out on there, man. So you keep working on it, and you're going to look back in a year and be like, whoa, dude, did pretty good right now. I feel pretty good. Like, I'm looking back. Okay, I'll tell everybody right now, I'm looking back because I just surpassed a year with this channel as far as doing city skylines, and I am extremely happy about that. All right, I messed up. I need to bring some more road over here, and I'm so happy about it. You know, it's just I'm glad that I kept going. Yeah, I'm so stoked on that, and I'm glad I kept going because sometimes I've had other channels and I gave up on them when I shouldn't have. And you know, I used to have a Call of Duty channel way back in the day, and that was one I had a bunch of viewers on it. I had a bunch of, you know, all kinds of just subscribers and everything just strictly for it. And I'm kind of bummed, you know, later on in life I look back and I'm like, man, I should have totally kept going with that. But, you know, that's why I'm keeping going with this one, because I love City Skylines. I love what this game is, the community. And now we got City Skylines 2 coming out. I hope everybody else is just as excited about City Skylines 2 as I am. Maybe that'll be the determining factor. It'll help you kind of maybe run 2 channels there or something. Who knows? So, Christopher 90, hello again. Hey, how you doing? Welcome. Spuds is here? Did I just see somebody say Spuds? Well, hello, Spuds. Welcome. I'm trying to pay attention to the comments. I'm going to get a monitor set up over here so I can see the comments a little better, because the comments as they pop up on the screen there are a little hard for me to keep up with sometimes. And then lately they do that thing where they repeat themselves later on, so I'm going to consider turning them back off. And I need to connect this other road back in. So I'm going to consider turning them back off and everything, but for now I'm going to leave them on so I can try to pay attention to as much of these as possible. And but like I said, I'm going to try and put a monitor over here, connect it to my laptop or something for the time being, and that way I can at least pay attention to comments somehow. So, alright, let's see. We got to go and connect these 2 stations in together. Not there. Here. That's going to be this. So, I think the best bet is to go with straight for a moment here. Come on, click into place. There we go. Okay, that's just a power line. That's fine. Just want to go to the line there. We're going to come out of this station just slightly. Now we'll go with the curve tool. I'm too broke to pay attention. I get that. Totally get that. I've just paid my car loan and I'm totally broke again. Alright, there we go. That's a little weird. Okay, gets better as you get closer. This is a little weird from up here. It's like almost chunky, but... Alright, so we're going to stop there. This one will probably continue on in the future. We'll do something with it as we expand our city that direction. But for now, this is going to be our end of the line. Let's make sure... because we're going to kind of get the city started back up as we continue building this line back up. I want the city moving and building. We're trying to get to the next level of people. We're almost to 5,000. So we need to choose our bus lines here. Okay, yeah. And I thought I had one circling over here. I guess I don't. Okay. Oh, that's right. I started to, and then because talking to Drakkart, I stopped. And I decided to discuss things with him, learn a few things. Okay, I'm gonna have a stop there. Got a pay rise. I went from salted to dry toast. What did I miss there? Oh, jeez. Oh, we're just talking. Oh, man. Yeah, I get it now. I get it. Alright, so we're gonna run... I think I want to do this. I'm going to go ahead and add stops through here. Sims will walk, depending on where you put it. And then I'm going to put one more stop right here. No. Back up. One more stop there. There we go. Then we're going to connect this line in. And so that's the only line that runs through here. It's going to be basically our worker line. They're going to get off at the monorail here. They get on to the bus, they can take it into this little area here. Later on, we'll actually take and put a bus stop or 2 in right in through here. That way, once we start building up, that'll be, used in that capacity there. We don't have too many stops, there won't be too many buses there, and, it's just kind of, like I said, it's just for that area specifically, so... Next, let's go ahead and connect in our monorail line here. And that's going to go from here to here and then right on back. Now, we need to go back to our bus lines. And we don't have anything going through the city here yet. So, our goal is to now give... the Sims through the city here, the ability to get to this without having to walk too much. And then they're going to be able to get onto that and get to work over here. And then at the same time, they can get on the bus to get to the store, travel to another place that they work, things like that. So we're going to start off with a bus line starting here. In fact, I forgot that I still have these houses, or these are all houses right here where I have this bus line right now, and I need to change that to businesses also. So this line will stay wrapping around this. Hey, you have a good night, Twix Boy. Thanks for stopping, man. I appreciate it, and I will catch you next time. So we're going to put a couple of stops around here. Probably just throw, we don't have anything out here, so we're not going to throw any stops on that yet. We're just going to complete the line right here. That way we've got a couple going around the outside. They can walk to it. They can walk down this way. The Sims love to walk. They'll ride bikes. You can put it into your city thing for make people to choose to ride bikes and stuff like that. So we will see people popping in and out to this area really, really soon here. I want to get this going, so we're going to go ahead and put a stop here now. Since we do have businesses on the outside, we're going to go ahead and put a stop there. There's nothing along this side yet, so we're not going to worry about it, but we do have businesses starting here. So we'll put 2 stops in. We'll put one in there, and then we'll complete that line. And then the same kind of goes for this. They're going to cross the street. You know, you got your crosswalks and everything. They'll cross the street and everything. So we can put a bus line in like this. We'll stop right here in front of the cemetery. We got a couple of businesses here. We have a park in the middle of this. So I'm kind of wondering about, I think what I'm going to do is bring the bus in. I'm going to make a stop right here. I'm going to make a stop here. And then I'm going to bring that bus back out. And I think I'm just going to add a stop right there. There isn't any businesses in that immediate spot, but the people are right there. Anyway, there's a right across the street. There's crosswalks and everything. Heads and tails. Yeah, thanks, Victor. I appreciate that. I am so close to getting 300 subs. I am so excited about that. All right, so we're going to throw a stop in here because of the housing right there. And that's going to be kind of one more, and then we're going to go ahead and did that give me, I didn't put that stop in, there we go. And then one more, I do appreciate that. Wait, are they cheering for a completed transport line? Yes, they are cheering for a completed transport line. That is exactly what you heard. Coffee and hot chocolate mixed together. It's so good. They do cheer for that when you complete it, and then I think most of the lines they cheer for when you complete them. And when we get the next monorail in, we'll check that again. So I was considering another bus line, but I'm going to wait until I get a little more built up in this side of the city here. So what we're going to do now, because this, like I said, these lines are going to collect everybody from their individual areas, bring them all right here to this monorail, and now they can start going to work. In fact, we can hit play. That's going to get going. We can get the buses running, and that's going to get people all the way out here. We need to connect this power line in, possibly. Let's double check that. Nope, does not look like we need to. Oh, we do need to. Hang on. This needs power. We're just going to run straight across like this for now. Oh, it does not like running straight across. There we go. That way we can get power to the monorail. Wants water. Let's double check our utilities next time. Come on, come on. All right. Let's get rid of the angles, this, and this. It makes it so much easier on console to do this. And I'm just going to go a quick round through here. So, one of the things I'm excited about with City Skylines 2 is it looks like they're going to be thinking about console players at the same time as the PC players for a lot of stuff. So that's exciting to me right now. I wonder what you guys are excited about with City Skylines 2 coming out, so you can throw that down in the chat below. Let's see what I can't keep up with. And but yeah, I'm excited about City Skylines 2. Just thought I'd start some conversation here. I had a theory. So check this out. I had a theory that this was being built on the engine that they're building City Skylines 2 on, and I kind of think I was partially right. Because, man, these graphics are so much better than on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Just throwing it out there. And so I'm really hoping that with City Skylines 2, the graphics quality is really kind of increased from this even. Then I just kind of hope that some of the things that we have trouble with, like traffic, I hope like Traffic Manager or something comes into the City Skylines 2 like that. I'm hoping for definitely, you know, more custom roads, the ability to make some custom items even. So, I don't know, we'll see. Like, again, I'm wondering what you guys are hoping for in Cities 2, even you PC players, like, what are you guys wanting in that? Alright, let's get back to what I got going on here. So, I'm going to go back to large roads here and bring this down. Make a straight line. Oh, wait. I turned everything off a second ago for that water line. I look for a lot of the most used mods to be built in. You know, I was kind of hoping for that. I mean, that to be 100% honest, and like some of the most used are like Traffic Manager, of course, the 81 tiles and stuff like that. But it seems like they're even shooting for even more tiles than that, possibly. Like the leaked achievements said something about 120 tiles or something like that. That'd be crazy. I don't want to go all the way to the train track with this road. I'm going to stop it right there. Then this... Okay, let's see. This area here. Let's go ahead and start with this. Oh, actually, you know what? I need to do the freeform. 150? Oh my god. Hope we get buildings with residential, office, and stores in it. Oh, you're talking like a mixed type of thing. That would be awesome. That would be super awesome. I want freeform, and I want to stick with 6 lanes for a second here. I want to go along. Oh, you know what? I'm going to run the road, then I got to do some work on the land as soon as possible. Because this I want to turn into... I'm doing a 6-lane road here, because this area, as you can see now, it's messing up the land. But I can fix all that. We're going to stop this right here for the moment. Because I'm going to fix this in a little bit, if we get time. And then, as I fix that, you'll see why. Because I'm going to make that kind of like a tourist spot right there. Like, you know, you're going to have the hotels, things like that. A lot of the top models, modders are already working on them. Depending on what I decide to get the game with modder, or until the modders transition from CS1 to CS2. You know, I wonder who, like, I'm sure everybody had to sign waivers and stuff like that got access to the game early, probably. That are making mods, possibly, or even that got to give their mods into the game or something like that. Realistic aesthetic rather than cartoony. You know, I'm 100% there with you. Like I said, this looks great for what is coming from City Skylines 1 into this newer Unity engine that you're using with this, or newer version of Unity here. And, but if they could take this and make it more realistic, that would be incredibly awesome. So, alright, let's go back to this, but I need to go to the monorail. And that's going to go freeform. Actually, you know what? I need to throw my monorail station in here first. This is... Holy smack. That's Zukaboa. Welcome, man. Welcome. Thanks for stopping in. Oh, my knee is really hurting me right now, so don't mind me wincing in pain. Woo! Alright. Trying to just shift my weight around off of it really quick so that I can... so it stops hurting. Okay, so... Smackable. Alright, so we need to get the monorail station with road. I'm going to put that in right here. And I know it makes sound noise. I understand that 100% completely. That is not going to bother me. There's going to be business in this little corner. So let's see. Let's put this right about here. I think is a good spot. Now we go back to, I'm going to go to regular roads because I want, eventually this will change when I continue on the line, but for now we're stopping the line right here. Remember, we're building in a new spot for people to live, and this is going to be their way to get to work, so. Chef Josh Farms, welcome, man. Thanks for stopping in. I see you just stopped in too. I'm sorry for not really paying too much attention to the comments, guys. I will try to get to them as quickly as I can. All right. Curve that a little bit. Now we're going to get our track in. Whoa, that's not what I intended to do. Let's see, maybe freeform will do a little better for me here. There we go. That's what I wanted. Okay. Chaco, what's up, Jen? All right. I'm trying to say hello to everybody as fast as I can see them. You actually just showed up really quick, and I caught that. It's popped up. All right, so here's the plan now. I got to get this line. Oh, they're going to want water and electricity and everything now, too. One thing I did was I got rid of the power line across here when I beautified this area of the freeway. So these are only powering the water tower right now, and they're going to help me power this neighborhood for the time being. And Franklin Long, hello. Thanks for stopping in, man. Appreciate it. And so now we are going to run our, there we go, regular line here. I got to get it out. Oh, let's make sure. I want to go, okay, I got to do this for a straight line. I'm going to leave room for businesses here, so we're just going to run along the outside. Cross over the freeway here. Then we got to come in right here. I think right there is probably the best spot. No, you know what? I'm going to pull it back just a little bit right there. And then go with curved. Boom. Now we're connected in there. We're going to come down here, do the same thing. We got the curve tool selected, and we're going to pull it in right there. That looks perfect. Welcome, man. Yeah, remastered. I also play on the PlayStation 4 version also, but yeah, I've been starting this new city. This is the city of Foosha. Once it came out, I was like, I got to do it. So, dude, Zukubo, this is my first time ever using the monorail, so please bear with me if I'm doing anything wrong here. But I'm hoping to use the monorail as my main source of connection between communities and work. So we've got our area for industries over here. We've got bus lines connected in. You can see right here there's a bus stop on each corner, except for this one because there's nothing over here yet. We have a bus stop in each corner, which is already being used. So they get brought in. They're just funneling everybody from each of these sections right over there to get on there to go to work or to connect with each other, to go to, a business or the park up here, something like that. So, yeah, I'm just, this is my first time using monorails ever. I mean, dude, I've been playing this game for, 6 years now? Something like that, 6 or 7 years. Yeah, 7 years, because the game came out on console about a year after it came out on PC, so. Monos are like metros, alright. I mean, it seems to make sense, like, you keep them connected up, keep a good track line going and everything. I was trying some stuff out. I noticed they don't like really sharp turns, so, alright. We got to get our line going from here. I know it's not going to matter right at the moment until I get stuff going, but that way I don't forget about it. Complete line. Let's go ahead now. we're not going to worry about the water and electricity, because what we need is to get our... I rode the air train to JFK Airport. Pretty sure it's the monorail. Yeah, I think that is, actually. I think I know exactly what you're talking about. Alright, so this neighborhood, let's get a little classy with it and throw in some trees. We're going to come down just a little bit here. And you know what, let's go ahead and come out of the tunnel with this. Why not? We can build a little greenway up there. We get a little more in. Let's pull back, though, because of the... Oops, because of our wind towers, we're going to pull back just slightly, so we don't get too close as far as sound goes. Sound, you know, they're going to make a lot of noise. So I think that should be okay. Then, maybe one more main road through here. Or not main, but kind of feeder road. Let's do a freeform. Like that. Oh yeah, perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay, and that's gonna help with bus lines and stuff like that. How many DLCs do I have? I actually have every single one of them for PlayStation 4, and so that means I've got all the ones available for Remastered. But as you can see, Remastered doesn't have all the good stuff yet, like plazas and promenades, mid-century modern, a lot of the new roads and stuff like that. Like, in fact, there's a road that is totally missing from small roads I absolutely love, and it's the one that gives you 2 out lanes and like 1 in lane or something like that. It's like a 3-lane road. Oh, I love it so much. It's good for ins and outs and stuff like that. But hopefully, you know, as they're coming out with the new upcoming DLCs coming out on the 22nd for everything up for PCs, PlayStation 4, Xbox, hopefully they give us the I was coming in here for this. Hopefully they give us the ability to get those other DLCs for this as well. So, you out of here, Zook? I gotta go, Mrs. Zuka Mom. Hey, thanks for stopping in anyway, man. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you next time. So, we're gonna go ahead and stick with freeform. I love playing around with the freeform roads. And we can do stuff like this. Connect in there. Because, you know, I like to do grids, but at the same time, I also enjoy non-gridded roads. I mean, they are still kind of in a grid. It's just in a happy pattern, in my opinion, you know? Have a little bit of fun with it. Then we could do some stuff like this, perhaps. You know, smaller houses and stuff, but it's fine. Have you tried? Yes, this is actually, Franklin, this is my map right here. Let me back up. I only have 9 tiles open at the moment because there was an issue where I had all of the tiles and it was giving me a problem as far as streaming at the moment. So I only have 9 opened right now. As time goes on, of course, we'll open up all the other tiles. But this is the map I created. Out there, that island is a nature reserve. I've got a whole story about it. I did start telling the story on one of the live videos a little while back, a couple weeks back. That's a nature reserve island out there in the middle. That used to be a peninsula right there in front of the ship, but it had to become an island because I accidentally ran shipping lines through there. This here is an old ore mine. As you can see, the train tracks originally went to this abandoned ore mine here. There was roads and everything going through here, so there's kind of a cool story behind everything here. The ore mine came up here, and as you can see, there was workers areas and stuff up here and around here for it. But what happened is they happened to hit a natural spring, and the natural spring filled up the mine and started leaking out the backside here and running off into the ocean. I can't get around to show you quite... There we go. The natural spring down the back there. I did some rock facing and stuff like that. This is all connected to the ocean all the way through. Then as I did a lot of the sand and stuff there. I like the beach area. As I build around that, I'm not going to build on the beach areas. I like to use that. You'll see me running trails and stuff like that more, actually. Then I did separate train lines, one for industries, one for people. I did separate freeways so that I could build between them and make my own inner freeways, inner city freeways and stuff like that. To kind of build a storyline along with the map, I kind of thought, but I haven't quite come up with a good story yet. So as time goes on, we will do some more interesting stuff with it, and yeah, I can't wait to get further on in this map and see what I can build with it. So I have been playing around with an early version of this map. I call it Test City. So you'll see a couple of videos from me that talk about my Test City or Test City and stuff like that. In fact, later today there will be a video going up. Probably as soon as I'm done with this, I'll get it posted. And that video will have a area from Test City that I decided to beautify and update and make as realistic as I could with the vanilla assets on consoles. So if you guys want to check that out, that will be up a little bit later today. Like I said, probably right after I'm done streaming today or whatever. So all right, now that we've got our roads, a beautiful little web of roads in here, let's go ahead and get these in as fast as possible. And the best way to do this as fast as possible is turn off everything, grab it from here, and just start running. Boom! So when you turn off everything, it gives you the ability to just kind of end the line where you want. And being able to do that, you can also shift the lines as you need to. So when you have roads that turn and stuff like this, I now have the ability to quickly kind of go through the turns. Also, if I need to make a stop here at an intersection because I want to take a water line somewhere, I can do that. Mainly, I think I just need to run some of this mains down the center here. I did that one down the side there just in case. Okay, I do need to get one across here. It's like a Japanese train station. I wish I could be stuffing food into my cabins right now, but I'm a little broke for the moment. I'll probably be able to stuff some food in there pretty soon, though. I did have a really great corned beef over the weekend. That was really, really good. Celebrating St. Patrick's Day. All right, there we go. That should cover everything I need. Oh, wait, I need a lot of water through here. That was a little wonky, but that'll work. All right, now, as far as power goes, the power will travel over as housing and stuff starts getting built through here. But what we're going to do is go ahead and think of where we want to place stuff like this first. Our healthcare, for instance. Since this area, all right, my plan for this area, like I said, there's going to be a kind of a tourism thing out here on the water's edge once we get to that part. This is going to turn and follow the train track to bring in people. That's going to allow me to start building city stuff over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually build in the hospital right here. I'm going to put it in on this inner side. And then I'm going to do the same for our police. I'm going to do our police headquarters. In fact, I'm going to run them right here, and our fire headquarters. I'm going to put that just up the road just a little bit, but that's should cover everything on this side for us for the time being, and we don't have to think about placing one here and one here or anything like that. Like I said, it's also going to cover a lot once I start to take off from this section to continue on to the city down the further to the other way. Or that, like going that way and stuff like that. So, now we wanted to think about our education though, and I don't have a lot of the cooler education facilities that are with the the current DLCs on PlayStation 4 and PC. So I'm gonna have to stick with our normal elementary schools or these community schools and stuff like that. So for this side of the town, I think what I want to do is go ahead and use the community school, the Institute of Creative Arts, and the Modern Technology Institute. In fact, this is like equivalent to a college. So I'm going to put that right here across from the hospital, and kind of think of it like maybe a college for medical students or something like that. And in the future, we could probably, as we start to surround this area, think of possibly building a small campus area for it. But for now, that'll give education to the area. People in this area will, obviously, you can see it turns green up here. They're going to be able to get a little bit of education from it. So that'll help out. So, all right. So now we throw this in for our high school. I want to put this right up here, right in the center of this road. There's obviously no roads going on any further from here. So that's a great spot for it. And that's going to cover our whole area pretty much. Now for the community school, this just works just like the elementary schools. It covers only so much. So you want to try to find the best area possible for it. And right there looks like the best area possible for it. So I'm going to plop that down right there. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody's comments here. My regular Xbox game has everything. Yeah. I play on Xbox too. I don't think I've ever put an Xbox video up on here yet, but my Xbox games, I have like probably only half of the DLCs for my Xbox, and so I'll try to play on that, and it's like, oh, what did I do to myself? All right, so now let's see. We've got those in. Let's think of. Yeah, I guess we could think of our bus line really quickly. I guess that'll take a moment, because what we want to do is, of course, get a bus line to pop in here. And what we're going to do with it is just go ahead. I think we're just going to go ahead and go through the neighborhood here a little bit. Not too much, but like here. Because like I said, they'll walk to meet the bus stops. So we'll give like one stop there. Maybe one here because of the school. And then we'll come back through. And we'll plop one there. And complete the line. So that way there's access to the bus line for everybody. It's one line. I don't run like two of them through here or anything like that. If people are going to walk from a house in here to the bus over here, in fact, they're probably just going to walk straight down here to the monorail, but it gives them options. So, all right, let's see here. Sometimes people are lazy. They're lazy and they're going to jump on the bus. Going to be some dinners, good dinners coming out this week. Hell yeah. Good for you. No, I always have good dinners myself. Even if I don't have food in the cupboard at the time, I always make sure to have a good dinner. So let's go ahead and throw some parks down now. First thing I want to think of is I'm going to put a park over here by the wind turbines. Let's see. So I want to think of the large playground. I think is perfect. Because they're not going to complain about noise from the playground. It's going to break apart where the residential areas are going to be and everything like that. But it also gives them access to a place for the kids. And then we can take, this is one of the parks you can add your trails to. We can take off from there, say, I'm not going to completely do it right now, but I could take the trail here, connect on, and run it this direction, make a trail going back behind here, do a little walkway, greenway, walkway, stuff like that. So that should be something we will look at into the future here once we get kind of this area settled in. So, but that's going to also help spread the electricity over to this area without me having to worry about too many houses getting built up over here yet. So back to parks really quick. Let's go ahead and give them a dog park on this side. Right about here, I think, is probably going to be the best spot because I don't want to put any houses in right here. Just because there's noise creation from the monorail station, and there's going to be some businesses and stuff set up right here for the, to just kind of help with all that. So, Japanese garden is always nice. We'll throw that in up here for fun. And one of my favorite things, because when I was younger, I absolutely loved skateboarding. We throw in a skate park and make sure that the fun level covers everybody. What's your plan for the other connection from this side? Well, my plan for the other connection here. Oh, hey, thanks for stopping in, Gamer Fun. I appreciate it, man. You have a great day. My plan is to bring this monorail, probably swoop it around this way, and possibly I was looking at our different public transport hubs, and so we got like our metro intercity bus, train metro, multi-platform. You know, we got all these different things that we can do. Monorail bus hub. So I was kind of almost thinking about the metro monorail train hub. There's so much we can do here, and I'm probably going to run this over here, the metro monorail train hub, and I'm going to start a metro system up that will go into the city this direction. The monorail will take off going this direction, and going over. I'm going to have the monorail. My plan at the moment is to cross over the river here. We'll see what happens. To kind of bring the monorail that direction with the city, and we're going to try to connect everything. I'm thinking about it. I am thinking about it with a lot of advice from Drakkart. He went over a lot with me as far as how to connect in your services, make sure they work together properly. So I think by bringing it over here, using that hub, it's going to really help out with how bringing in the train traffic, setting up the metro traffic to go out that direction to where it's all just grasslands right now, and, you know, hooking into being able to bring people to the industries over here, into the city here, business, stuff like that. So I have a plan, and I think it'll work. And again, I have to throw out a lot of thanks to Drakkart, his channel, him individually, because he's actually taken the time to just sit down and talk with me, you know, and let me know and show me on, you know, his own personal time on how to do a couple of things. So like I said, I really appreciate that, and hope that he, you know, is appreciative of me giving him a shout out at the very least for now. So, so let's, all right, we got some parks in here. We've got our services, everything like that. We're going to go ahead now and start thinking of housing and everything like that. So what I want to do is we're going to zone this area out. We're going to do just a real quick sloppy zone job real fast here. And just kind of grab it. Like I said, this is going to end up tourist on the front side there, but for the moment, I just want to make sure I've got everything. I can shrink this down and do this. And just kind of clean it up off of the road for now. And then later on, when I change that area up there in the front, I can just attach the, like, you know, just build this like that. Orchard Hills. There's no hills there. Willow Square. Sounds alright. I mean, it is kind of in a square shape. Sounds good. We'll leave it Willow Square. What we're going to do now, really quickly, is we're going to come in here, make this our modern city center. Look. Give it some stuff in here. So we want recycling. Move my head out of my way. We're going to go ahead and go with education boost because we added the college in. There's Drakkart. Speaking of. Hey, Drakkart. Since you popped in, I just want to say thank you. I have been giving you a shout out and told everybody that if it wasn't for you, I'd be having some trouble with my stuff going on right now with my transportation. So, DeFwog. Now there's somebody I haven't seen in a couple of weeks. How you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well. In fact, I don't want to go with free public transport because I need to make money in this city right now. We might do that later on. Recycle plastic, park maintenance boost, and I think that should be good for that. City planning. So what I want to do for city planning here, this is what I want to do. High-tech housing, high-rise ban, because we're going to use the high-rise section, but we don't want them to get as far as, you know, as tall as they're supposed to be. I'm going to kind of build that up into the city as it goes off to the side there into that grasslands area. So no worries there. Encourage biking. I don't want to worry about lightning rods or anything right now. I don't have to worry about that at this point. So I think we're good. Okay, that's all set up. That's the way we want it to be. Now we can go ahead and come in here and select. We want businesses over here. I'm going to leave a couple spots free. Okay, so we're going to do that. We'll put a small business in here. This side definitely is going to be all business. When did I gain 100 subs? I don't know. Over time? Are you talking to me or someone else? Slowly. I'm almost at 300 now. That's what I'm excited about. I can't wait. If I get to 300 soon, I'd be so happy about that. All right, so we're going to just put a couple businesses in out here. Just to start, we'll eventually expand. The businesses will go up this direction, this direction. We just don't need a lot. Oh, yeah. It's kind of slowly built up. I started putting out a couple of videos since they started talking about City Skylines 2 and, you know, a lot of the DLCs and stuff like that. And that's really helped me out a lot, I'd have to say. So that's kind of also been a good thing for me as far as the channel goes, because I've been getting a lot of good views out of it too. And then, of course, the live views are starting to grow too. And hey, everybody watching right now, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I really do really enjoy doing this stuff. I love this game, and you guys being here means a lot. So, oh, I gotta get off that knee again. Oh, it's starting to hurt. Alright, so I guess what we need to do now is just add in the housing and let that go ahead and build up. So, take a quick sip of that. Hey, I appreciate all of you. I name every single one of you and say hello, but the lobby's pretty crowded. Yeah, we do tend to do a lot of the hello, don't we? Alright, I'm going to go with this because this is the quickest way, and then I can clean up the edges. But this is definitely the quickest way to fill in with housing. I'm going to do housing up here for sure. Like I said, I'm going to do a little greenway behind all that. Put in a lot of trees, a little pathway, stuff like that. So this will help me get a lot of the green for the housing dealt with without, whoops, it saved and made me skip a little. And then I can come in here and fine point everything like this. There we go. Those I'm going to leave alone. Look, already starting to build houses. They wanted, their demand was huge. They're like, no, all right, we can build them. We're doing it. Demand was huge. Okay. Fix that. We're going to fix this. That'll have a house. This. Yeah, that should be a house there. Make sure these edges are good. Okay, we're going to clean this one up. Like that. Don't worry, there'll be electricity soon. There will be electricity soon. As soon as there gets some more buildings. In fact, we could probably help travel a little bit of electricity. Let's see, what can we do here? Just for the moment, we'll do this. And that'll help travel the electricity over. I think that should help with just this side for now, and then as it gets a little bigger, then we're going to have to do something about it. I know, but that should bring electricity over to everybody, and they're still wanting electricity. Oh wait, there we go, it's going away. Alright, so since Dracart's here, and the electricity problem seems to be going away, fast forward, welcome. Thanks for stopping in, man. Alright, so Drakkar, since you're here, here's what is going on with Foosha. We decided to do a monorail system. I've never done a monorail system before, so I thought, you know what? I'm going to do that and have a little bit of fun with it. It'll be my first time. So we have the monorail starting from this neighborhood here. This one is the neighborhood we obviously just built. This is going to be leading into the city area here. The more city, I should say, more taller buildings and stuff. Then the monorail crosses over, brings everybody over here to our original section of the city. We built Vermont Square last week. So what I did was we now have a station in right here where people can interchange. As you can see, there's a couple of bus stations on each corner here, so everybody can get to and from the bus to that station. If I go to our transportation, just each section has its own bus flowing through it. This one I did a little bit more through because we have the park in the center here, and then we have the elderly and the children. You know, it's like a school there. There's the elderly center and stuff like that. So each of those brings them to this. Then the monorail ends over here for now. Fenrir, everybody is having a great weekend. I hope you are too, bud. Then the monorail ends here for now. The monorail will continue on. That is good. Way it's gonna. Is this the way it's gonna be happening for the moment as we're building? Eventually, I want to take the monorail and bring it across the river there. And then here, I was just talking about earlier, the monorail is going to curve back this direction. And somewhere right in here, we're going to be going with our Metro monorail train hub. So we can bring the train in. We're going to have the Metro come in, obviously. And then we're going to have the the Metro take off from there, which is going to go this direction and build out this way as we build the city towards the mountains here, and across this direction. I think this is all going to go, we're going to go for all the high rises and stuff through here and really kind of go for big city through here. I think that'll be the best for it. My phone is yelling at me right now. Oh, it's just a message from something. Okay, so next we've got, let's see, we've got this growing over here. Let's make sure everything is in order. I think that we can get rid of this now. Make sure that that didn't mess up any of that. Okay. And, oh, nope, I could not get rid of it yet. So what I'm going to do is be nice and just go ahead and throw a basketball net in. Basketball court in. That'll let the electricity travel over and make them happier. Whatever. It'll build up the... I hate having power lines running around. I can't wait. One thing I really hope they do in City Skylines 2 is to give us underground power lines. It's something we have in real life. Why don't we have it in the game? Underground power lines would be so amazing. They could bring power from over here, you know, just under the freeway or something like that. Oh yeah, transportation. What we did, you're having a smoke? All right, well, we're quick. I decided to go with monorail. I haven't used monorail before. This will be the first time doing it. We have our monorail end station here, and another end station over here that connects this housing area to this housing area, and over here to the industries. And then in that we have our bus lines, the way you were showing me, you know, where they're kind of just connecting in and bringing everybody to the central area to where they can get around. And that's going to connect in. Like I said, we're going to have some good stuff in the next few episodes of this. That won't be for a couple more weeks now. I'm going to go back to the city of Spring Valley next week and take some of these transportation suggestions you've given me and stuff like that, ideas, and try to fix what's going on in that city. There's some huge problems that I've been trying to get worked out. They are getting close to being worked out, but I think some of the things is needing to have better transportation set up for everybody. So we're going to work on that in Spring Valley. Then the week after that, we're going to be going back to, I can never remember the name of my other city. It's just I always go blank on it. But we're going to go back to this other city. That's going to be in about 2 weeks. We're going to do a couple things there, and then we'll be back to this city in the city of Foosha, and we'll continue building that direction over there. So for now, I think we can kind of finish this up with one thing. I'm going to connect this in here. I want to take this bridge. We're going to put a bridge in right here. Let's make sure we have all this grids and everything set up. And cross straight line. Twix Boy's back. Welcome. Yeah, I would love to make a profit in Spring Valley with the buses, because I totally am not doing that right now. I guarantee it. And we will actually take a look at that and see what's going on. Let's see here. Details. So we're getting 332 citizens a week, 2 tourists. I wasn't expecting tourists right now. And 47 a week with the monorail, which is okay. So they're using the buses to get around, which is great. And they are getting on the monorail to get to work, but not a lot of people yet. So we need to probably put in more work. They are looking for more people, so that should be... Oh, there we go. It's fixing itself. They're getting there. They're getting there, so... More people should be riding the monorail soon as Willow Square builds up. So what we're going to do now, let's finish this up. We'll bring this across. What I'm going to bring it across as the 4-lane, and then I'm going to switch it back into the 6-lane. And then we'll figure out how to get these really connected properly in the future here. Spuds, I've never made a profit from public transportation either, but Drakkart showed me it's possible, so I'm going for it. I want to try so bad right now. Freeform. Need to make sure. Come on, there we go. Make sure we have a good transition down, but I also want the curve in it. There we go, it's perfect. And from here, what we're gonna do is go to the 6-lane road, freeform. Actually, I wonder if curved will work. Nope. It's gonna look janky, yep. Gonna take that off a little bit, and I wonder if I can make a slight straight road off of here. Now go back to curved. Ah, saved. Alright, man, that is just not... This little divot right here, I just don't like that. Oops, I didn't mean to get rid of my thing. Okay, I got an idea here, though. We're back to freeform. I got a good idea, though, to fix this, to make it look good. Come on, give me my bridge. There we go, and, alright, we'll just upgrade. There we go. That should be a lot cleaner. Now we'll upgrade that, go to our 6-lane. You can kind of see where it connected in right there, but I don't think it's going to ever be noticeable in the future. So, yep, that's what we're going to do. Should be on upgrade? Okay. Upgrade, 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 upgrade. There we go. That works. That works. Now, to fix this, what I was talking about, this is where we're going to go. We're going to end the day with this. We're going to fix this up really fast. And the best idea I have is to just kind of level everything. I have too much strength on that. I should turn that down a little bit. There we go. So that I get rid of the... There we go. That. Like the whole climbing cliffish look there. Then we'll fix it as it gets into the river there too. Don't worry. Like, I'm not going to leave it wonky into the river. And look at this. I'm moving the blue there so that I can kind of like, you can see how I'm just moving it and it lets me go, and you know, that's why I turned the strength down so it doesn't mess everything up on it. Alright, now, that is so hideous out there. What we're going to do though, because we want this to be a nice level area here, so it's semi-level, let's go this direction and find a good looking simple seawall, tiered. I think what we'll do is we'll go with just this one to start, and we'll start here. Oops, I want freeform. I'm starting here for a reason. I'll show you what's going on with that in a second. Shoreline required. I went a little too far. I guess I can grab that. That should work. There we go. And then we'll fix all this in a second. Beautiful. Okay. And it's got a little bit of a climb there that we can see, but we should be able to smooth that out. That should be fine. What I want to do here on the ends, this is what I like to do with these seawalls when I have them in just little specific spots like this, is I'll take the shift terrain tool. Let's turn the strength down a lot here and turn that down. And we're just going to fill up this spot on the end. I've seen other people do it. I know I'm not the only one that does this. But it kind of, you know, just fill in the end, cover up the end of it, and make it look like it dives off into the sand here. And then we'll take away a little bit on this side so it doesn't have that cliff look. Then we'll do the same over here. Just kind of dive it off. That's why I brought it inland just a little bit, because I wanted to dive it off. Hey, thanks for stopping by Fast Forward. I appreciate it. And we will see you next time, man. Alright, so back that up a little bit. There we go. Now, that is not what I was hoping for. Let's see. Let's turn that back down just a little. Something with the way it ends right there. But we'll hide that. We will hide that with some trees. Bushes. Okay, maybe not. So, yeah. Anyway, sometimes I like to hide up trees, bushes. I'll throw rocks in. This side's looking a little bit better because of the sand. It tends to work out a lot easier. Then I'll come in, I'll do stuff like this, some rocks. Throw some of these smaller ones around. If it was not sandy, I'd throw in more trees. I like the sand to have as few trees as possible. Oh, wow, it's got some flowers over here. I should probably get rid of those. Yeah, rocks. Alright, so try to catch up on some of these. It looks like... Oh, Dracart's staying. Okay, I think he was saying bye. Okay, could use some low ground cover. Yeah, actually that would work out, to be honest. The lower ground cover. Stuff like low vegetation. Oh, the rocks are, of course, all going to get in the way. But yeah, it does tend to... There we go. Help out a lot with the look. In fact, we could probably grab some Latania because it's not so big and it allows you to fit it in just smaller areas like that. So it's, you know, low vegetation, not so much trees and stuff. We could put a few of it back here so it spreads out. So, yeah, you know, now we've made the end of that wall look nice. Once we come through here and we're doing the actual area, making it better for tourism, this spot will get thought of. We'll probably have something where the, you know, the walkway will come off of there. I got to plan it out. I got to think ahead and see what's going on with this. But like I said, this area, I want to start preparing now for what we're going to do with it in the future. Because if we prepare now, then there's not as much for me to have to, like, force you guys to sit through later on. You know, especially when I got some good ideas and stuff like that. So, well, it looks like Willow Square is building up quite nicely. The housing is building up really well through here. I see lots and lots of people moving in. Looks like, let's see, let's check our... let's just hit that. That should bring up our details. We're getting 83 per week now on our monorail, so that's looking good. 354 per week with the bus. Still only two tourists in our whole city, right? But that's looking a lot better. So I'm going to leave it at that. I think I'm pretty happy. We've got this working out for us. The monorail is running, the buses are running, and we have no need for anything other than businesses for the moment. And that's what next episode of this will be. We'll be building up businesses and such over here for our tourism area. And yeah, until then, guys, I hope you liked this. If you did, give me a like down below. If you didn't, go ahead and hit the dislike button. I don't care. Otherwise, I will see you next week live on Sunday. Probably about, I'd give it an hour or so. I'll have another video up. It's something I've been working on in Test City. Just a quick how to make an area look, a little more realistic. So I'm sad it's over too, but I gotta get some lunch in me, and I gotta go do some stuff and help my mom out with a few things. So I hope you guys enjoyed today, and again, I'll see you all next week, and watch for my next video, and take it easy, guys. Oh, I better save this. If I don't save it, I'm gonna forget. Watch. Don't listen to them. Likes only. Take it easy.